30 Life-Changing Lessons to Learn from Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins is a living legend in the field of personal development. Through his incredible books, seminars and many talks, he has inspired and empowered millions of people from all over the world, me including. And today I would like to share with you some of his most inspiring quotes compiled into 30 life-changing lessons to learn from Tony Robbins. 1. Life is a gift. Life is a gift and it offers us the privilege, opportunity, and responsibility to give something back by becoming more. Tony Robbins. 2. Focus on where you want to go, not on what you fear. Focus on where you want to go, not on what you fear. Anthony Robbins. 3. Beliefs have the power to create and the power to destroy. Beliefs have the power to create and the power to destroy. Human beings have the awesome ability to take any experience of their lives and create a meaning that disempowers them or one that can literally save their lives. Tony Robbins. 4. What you practice in private will be rewarded in public. It's what you practice in private that you will be rewarded for in public. Tony Robbins. Nothing tastes as good as looking good feels. Tony Robbins. 5. Life's greatest rewards are reserved for those who demonstrate a never-ending commitment to act until they achieve. I believe life is constantly testing us for our level of commitment, and life's greatest rewards are reserved for those who demonstrate a never-ending commitment to act until they achieve. This level of resolve can move mountains, but it must be constant and consistent. As simplistic as this may sound, it is still the common denominator separating those who live their dreams from those who live in regret. Tony Robbins. 6. We all get what we tolerate. Remember, we all get what we tolerate. So stop tolerating excuses within yourself, limiting beliefs of the past, or half-assed or fearful states. Use your body as a tool to snap yourself into a place of sheer will, determination, and commitment. Face your challenges head-on with the core belief that problems are just speed bumps on the road to your dreams. And from that place, when you take massive action, with an effective and proven strategy, you will rewrite your history. Tony Robbins. 7. The only thing that's keeping you from getting what you want is the story you keep telling yourself. The only thing that's keeping you from getting what you want is the story you keep telling yourself. Tony Robbins. 8. The past does not equal the future. The past does not equal the future. Tony Robbins. 9. Don't try to be perfect, just be an excellent example of being human. Live life fully while you're here. Experience everything. Take care of yourself and your friends. Have fun, be crazy, be weird. Go out and screw up. You're going to anyway, so you might as well enjoy the process. Take the opportunity to learn from your mistakes, find the cause of your problem and eliminate it. Don't try to be perfect, just be an excellent example of being human. Tony Robbins. 10. It's not about the goal. It's not about the goal. It's about growing to become the person that can accomplish that goal. Anthony Robbins. 11. It is your decisions, and not your conditions, that determine your destiny. It is your decisions, and not your conditions, that determine your destiny. Tony Robbins. 12. You can't have a plan for your day until you have a plan for your life. You can't have a plan for your day till you have a plan for your life. Tony Robbins. 13. You become what you do most of the time. You become what you do most of the time. Tony Robbins. 14. The more rules you have about how people have to be, the less happy you're going to be. The more rules you have about how people have to be, how life has to be for you to be happy, the less happy you're going to be. 15. A real decision is measured by the fact that you've taken a new action. A real decision is measured by the fact that you've taken a new action. If there's no action, you haven't truly decided. Tony Robbins. One reason so few of us achieve what we truly want is that we never direct our focus, we never concentrate our power. Most people dabble their way through life, never deciding to master anything in particular. 16. Every problem is a gift. Every problem is a gift, without problems, we would not grow. Tony Robbins. 17. The quality of your life is in direct proportion to the quality of your relationships. The quality of your life is in direct proportion to the quality of your relationships. Tony Robbins. 18. You can't hit a target if you don't know what it is. If you talk about it, it's a dream; if you envision it, it's possible; but if you schedule it, it's real. Tony Robbins. 19. Set your standards high. Demand more from yourself than anyone else could ever expect. Tony Robbins. If you don't set a baseline standard for what you'll accept in life, you'll find it's easy to slip into behaviors and attitudes or a quality of life that's far below what you deserve. Tony Robbins. 20. The only way a relationship will last is if you see your relationship as a place that you go to give, and not a place that you go to take. Some of the biggest challenges in relationships come from the fact that most people enter a relationship in order to get something; they're trying to find someone who's going to make them feel good. In reality, the only way a relationship will last is if you see your relationship as a place that you go to give, and not a place that you go to take. Tony Robbins. 21. If you do what you've always done, you'll get what you've always gotten. If you do what you've always done, you'll get what you've always gotten. Tony Robbins. 22. People are not lazy; they simply have impotent goals. People are not lazy; they simply have impotent goals, that is, goals that do not inspire them. Tony Robbins. 23. Your attitude will determine whether you fail or succeed. People who fail focus on what they will have to go through; people who succeed focus on what it will feel like at the end. Tony Robbins. 24. It is in your moments of decision that your destiny is shaped. It is in your moments of decision that your destiny is shaped. Tony Robbins. 25. The secret of success is learning how to use pain and pleasure instead of having pain and pleasure use you. The secret of success is learning how to use pain and pleasure instead of having pain and pleasure use you. If you do that, you're in control of your life. If you don't, life controls you. Tony Robbins. 26. Great questions create a great life. Successful people ask better questions, and as a result, they get better answers. Tony Robbins. 27. There are no real successes without rejection. I've come to believe that all my past failure and frustration were actually laying the foundation for the understandings that have created the new level of living I now enjoy. Tony Robbins. There are no real successes without rejection. The more rejection you get, the better you are; the more you've learned, the closer you are to your outcome. If you can handle rejection, you'll learn to get everything you want. 28. Identify your problems, but give your power and energy to solutions. Identify your problems, but give your power and energy to solutions. Tony Robbins. 29. Live with gratitude. When you are grateful, fear disappears and abundance appears. Tony Robbins. 30. Decide you will find a way, no matter what. Many people say, well, I'd love to make a decision like that, but I'm not sure how I could change my life. They're paralyzed by the fear that they don't know exactly how to turn their dreams into reality. And as a result, they never make the decisions that could make their lives into the masterpieces they deserve to be. I'm here to tell you that it's not important initially to know how you're going to create a result. What's important is to decide you will find a way, no matter what. Tony Robbins. What is your favorite quote from Tony Robbins? What is one lesson you have learned from this incredible man? You can share your comment in the comment section below.